Buddha and merchants. Entai Tomomatsu, who was well known for his Japanese translation of Dhammapada, said as follows: Buddhism was accepted by the merchant class. The biggest representative of the merchant was the Dogen. It is a financial capitalist in today's time. One of those capitalists constructed a temple named Jatabana. We often say Dogen meaning a temple master, Doshi in Japanese, meaning a teacher. Originally, Dogen had economic meaning, referring to Satabaha, people who traveled by caravan. In other words, Dogen means a leader. At that period, Dogen walked around the village or a town and said, "If you have salt, bring it here. If you have some goods, bring them here." He gathered them and traveled with caravan. There, no classes existed. The Buddhist law was often written in sutras. Humanism and humanity mean that we should see the real value of human beings. That is the essence of Buddhism. Thus, Buddhism worked closely with merchants. The Buddhist society is called Sangha. It is made of more than 4 monks. In the beginning, Sangha was a group of merchants, and politically it means a republic. In that period, merchants held 2 meetings in a month and exchanged information. This meeting was called Uposatha. Buddha adopted it in his society. In the meeting, monks met and evaluated their agreement or disagreement with Buddha's teachings. The Dogen I mentioned previously had a similar meeting. In the end, it can be said Buddhism developed from the commerce of Indian society. One day, Siddhartha was deeply impressed by the Buddha's sermon and thought that he wanted to construct a temple housing 1,000 Buddhist monks. However, there was no land for such a big temple except a royal park. Siddhartha asked the royal prince Zenda about this. "I want to construct a temple for Buddha, so please donate the royal park." The prince responded, "I will donate only as much land as you cover with gold." Siddhartha sold his personal belongings and bought gold, and then covered the parkland with his gold. The prince was astonished and said, "As you were so zealous, I will donate all of the land of this park to Buddha." In that way, the gold that covered the land was used to pay for construction of the temple. Thus, the 7-story temple, Jetavana, was constructed. This is the teaching Tri Mandala Parishri in Buddhism. It is a voluntary attitude for others. It is a teaching that those who serve, those who were served, each action and as well as each thing should be pure. In other words, it should be an action that does not seek return. It could be called the action of mercy. Such action have a positive effect on others. Besides Siddhartha, the following people are also well known as those who served Buddha: Sujata serving a cup of gruel when Buddha performed the ascetic penance, Ambapari donating the mango plantation, Karanda donating the estate of Binuvana Vihara, the king Bimbisara donating the construction of Binuvana Vihara, Chunda serving the last meal for Buddha.